You've never seen a goat and VIVIANNE Miedema in the same place.
True fact. No, do you know what she did? She knocked it past me the other day in training, left me for dead, and I literally turned to her and said, "That will never ever happen again." She was laughing.
Yo, it's your boy H. At the Source, Harry Pinero, and you're watching and this is Assumptions. And this week we've got Arsenal's Leah Williamson. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm a bit nervous about this, to be honest, but I'm all right. I'm all right.
We're gonna start off straight, pretty easy. I think I know the answer. All you ever wanted to do is play for Arsenal.
Yeah, I live the dream, don't I? So family's big Gooner fans. I always have been. So yeah, dream come true.
How was it getting to where you are now, and how difficult did you find it, or was it something that you just always had the heart to do?
Just everything seemed to fall into place for me, I felt like. Even when I went into the first team, there was injuries, so I just slotted straight in.
Yeah, you loved that, didn't you? You just think, oh, I don't mind. I'm joking.
Okay, this is easy. But then when you look back, you realise actually, yeah, I put myself in the running because I did this, or I did the extra there, or I don't take anything away from my journey because I know I put in the work.
You bloody love a sliding tackle.
You know what? It's everybody's guilty pleasure if you're a defender, because I always hear Rio Ferdinand talking about it. If you're sliding, you was in the wrong position to start with. So my mum says the same thing. So as much as I can try and stay on my feet, but if the timing's right and it's nice wet pitch or something, I'm all over it.
You're the only country music fan in the Arsenal squad.
What? Me and Rob Holding, we bond over country music so much.
Robbo's on the country thing. Okay.
He loves it. If you go in the gym and Rob's in the gym, he's got country music on. But yeah, I don't get many chances to play it.
All right. So what's the one country song people should be listening to? Because mine is Bob Dylan. The answer, my friend, there's no end in the way. That song, when I was in school, yeah, honestly used to give me chills. I didn't know about what Goosebumps was until I heard that song.
Chris Stapleton, Broken Halos, that's mine.
That sounds it sounds deep. Broken Halos. All right, only Hector Bellerin has better drip than you at Arsenal. Me personally, I think you've got it, because Bellerin's swag is questionable for me, personally.
Hector's unreal, I think he pushes all the right buttons of what he wears. I think he's a bit like me, he likes to outrage people.
Oh, so you like the outrage then?
Yeah, if you don't like what I'm wearing, more often than not, I'm like, that's staying in the wardrobe.
That's it, well done. Okay, cool. I mean, that's a different way of doing things, but I mean, look, we can't argue with Leah, can we? That penalty retake was the most nervous you've ever been.
I would not wish that situation on my worst enemy. What I went through in those 5 days was just, it's just not a normal amount of stress, really.
Yeah.
You know, I was having conversations with the girls and I was like, tell me she's not going to save it. She's not going to save it. And the girls are like, you know she ain't going to save it.
Oh, that is so sick, man.
When they first said to me, oh, you're going to retake it, when I walked away, I went to walk up the stairs, and as I went forward, I literally just went back. And the kit man was at the top of the stairs, he's like, Leah, what are you doing? I'm like, on the floor, like, I'm coming, like, I just had a bad, like, oh my God, what have I done? Because I was like, yeah, I'll do it, no worries. Yeah. And then when I walked away, I thought,
have I lost my mind here? Why did I open my mouth?
Honestly, I literally felt like, why, Leah? Why did you put yourself in these situations? But it worked out in the end.
You were gassed when Arsene Wenger was bigging you up.
He's one of them characters where even if you don't know him, you want to impress him. Honestly, even every time I used to speak to him or be in his presence, you know, like a kid, like.
So what did he say to you? Leah, I'm very proud of you. You know he used to do that for long and that. Did he do that with you as well? Did he say?
You know what? He's got this really cheeky smile, like when he speaks to you, like in between what you're saying or when you're talking, he's just like, and I'm thinking, I don't know what that means.
So, you've never seen a goat and VIVIANNE Miedema in the same place.
True fact.
Have you ever put the reducer on her in training? Have you ever done one of those special slide tackles? Give me the ball, I want that.
You know what, I'm too scared to hurt her in case it breaks for the weekend. No, do you know what she did? She knocked it past me the other day in training, left me for dead, and I literally turned to her and said, looked in her and I said, that will never ever happen again. She was laughing. I'll bet you. I said, all right.
That will never happen again. That is Grease belief. All right, I love that. Another assumption here. You ping crossfield passes in your sleep. Yeah, I've seen your range, like direct like debit passes. I want it there, it's going there.
Yeah, well, I'm ultra critical anyway, but I'm like, there's a lot more work to be done there. But yeah, I'm still at the stage where if I tend to have a good long pass in me game, I can't pass over 10 yards or to be. Get myself into a sticky situation. I know I can just wind up the leg and get over to the other side. But yeah, literally.
Winning the FA Cup at Wembley was the biggest highlight of your career so far.
Yeah, fact. On par, but you know, with my England debut and making my debut at a World Cup, but to actually win the FA Cup at Wembley, that's one of them where you shut your eyes when you're younger and you picture yourself where you want to be. Literally lifting that trophy at Wembley with Arsenal, ticked every box. Especially like the team that we did it with, you know, Kelly Smith, Alex Scott, Emma Byrne, literally my heroes when I was growing up watching Arsenal. And all of a sudden I'm stood on a pitch and we're passing the trophy to each other. And I'm like, okay, this is...
Yeah, it's real. This is the real deal now. It's not a joke. Kelly Smith was your idol growing up.
One of the biggest achievements for me was getting into the Arsenal team while she was still playing. That's all, you know, I was so bothered about getting on the pitch with her, basically. You know, celebrating a goal with her, whatever, that's literally a dream.
Just going out and grabbing and saying, where's the camera? Take this picture.
Literally, I mean, it's awkward as hell because she knows I had the signed picture of me and her on my wall when I was younger. So it got a bit weird actually once I got older, but it's nice.
Shout out to Kelly for not making it weird, didn't it?
She's humble, so it only ever when other people brought it up, but in the end I was literally like, shut up.
Exposing you are future England captain.
I think it's nice that people say things like that, but again, I'm a big believer of if you just do what you do and things like that come to you, you should never look for them. So obviously it's everybody's dream to captain their country. In other words, I'm coming for that. What's it like though playing for your national team? Because that's something, like you said, that people dream of doing, but you actually are living it. What's it like? It's hard because it's like all your dreams have come true. But naturally, the competitiveness in football, then you're like, right, what's the next thing? Like, I want 10 caps, I want 50 caps. But I love it. I think it's special because it's not a job. It's like an extra honour.
What's the level like in the England team? Because the talent is mad. You've got the likes of Steph Houghton and Lucy Bronze. What's it like for you though?
It's important, I think, to play in teams where you idolise the people that you're playing with as well. You constantly want to reach their standards. You constantly want to impress them and be worthy of being in the team. So it definitely helps me in that sense. I'm also very lucky the time that I've come into the game and the chance that we have of potentially winning a major tournament and competing at the top. You know, yeah, it's exciting times. All right, Jordan Nobbs is the funniest player in the dressing room. Fact in terms of we laugh at her. You can't deny that neither. Today she asked, but she's ibuprofen. She's like, how does it's got toothache? How does it know to go to my tooth? What? How does it know to go to my tooth? Yeah, sorry? She's hilarious. How does it know to go to my tooth? No, it goes around what your body does with it. She goes, wow, that's clever. I'm thinking, do you know what? There was witnesses in the room and I thought, did you all hear that? And the final assumption is North London is red. True. Yes. Always will be, hopefully. Wait, VAR is telling me in my ear that you've never lost the Spurs in your career. I never have lost the Spurs in my career. And also, I'm getting that you don't intend to either. And that's also true. No, it's good. I love it. I love that they've come into the game. I love they're in our league. Yeah. What was the first North London derby like? Playing in a new stadium in front of 38,000 people and beating them quite easily. You know what? The first time in my life, I felt like a proper footballer, like how I imagine male footballers to feel. Yeah. We had a proper away section for the fans, which in women's football doesn't really happen that often. So like all the Arsenal fans are in the corner with my mum and that. My dad and my brother are Spurs. Oh, no. Your house on Derby Day must be elite. It must be elite. We've always been pretty civil, but yeah, they went in the Tottenham end and my mum went in the Arsenal end. Yeah. Arsenal end. But yeah, like even from the crowd, like I was getting shouted at and I could, like you turn around, I can literally see the guy that's shouting at me. Yeah. Like, you're whatever. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is good. I thought you was going to say it's your dad saying it. I was going to say, no, he is deep. He's deep in this stuff, bro. Those moments are what I play for, so I love it. All right, well, thank you so much. That's been Leah Williamson. I've been Harry Pinero, and this has been Assumptions.